Witam was serdecznie. Okej, Antea, gdzie ty jesteś? Kobitko. Nie rób mi tego.
Antea? Please tell me you're here.
Tam jest.
There you are. Ready to go?
I just got here. Can we talk? Why did you leave me alone?
You are not alone. Can we go now?
Nie działa.
How come it's not working?
Let's ask Seeker. This all has to end, and I'd rather it was sooner than later.
I am doing
Maybe we can ask Seeker about the Rumble's mirror.
clever.
There's a spectral web here, but it's new. It's stronger, but I think I can do it.
Dajesz.
Oh, easy there.
This'll only take a moment.
Uff.
See?
Ona mnie opętała.
Well, throwing my weapons through your will is a little unsettling. Spell isn't working.
Mykuszko swoje widmo mocno wykorzystać pan Reda. Daje to również niszczyć ślinę widmowe sieci. Nosi X, by zniszczyć uparte sieci.
The incarnate is hidden away here. Stains bar the path.
Still no ghostly spectral spiders hiding away in there, no? Good.
Onwards.
Dobra.
Where are you? You wee witch.
Ciebie wezmę. Tutaj coś jest.
Why is there a letter from Deborah Comenius here?
And who's Grace? No way back to New Eden Town, and no Seeker either. Our only clue points to Kate Newsmith. Maybe she knows this Grace and where to find her.
O kurcze. No to dalekie podróże teraz będą. Dobra. Napełniony pasek skalenia. Jak antenie naciśnij L2 plus R2, by inicjować skalenie. Jest koniec aktywa, Antea i Raith łoczą swoje zdolności, aby zadać dużo obrażenia.
Shall we dance then?
No.
Try this on for size.
Kurde. Chodź tutaj.
If the spirit chases were working, we wouldn't have specters. I'd stay to figure it out, but we need to see Kate.
No. Tu. Okej, po pierwsze. Ja się tutaj trochę pobawię. Albo na pewno chcę coś włączyć. Ten jest słabym kamieniem zmieszony. Zwrot, nie chcę tego. Tutaj mamy naładowane efekty, ok. To może być. Pomimo za pomocą mimo porażenia następnego strzału, ok. Gdzie to było? Przynajmniej kamienny wskaźnik wygnania jest pełny. A dobrze, niech będzie. Okej, co my tutaj mamy? Trafienie wroga za pomocą karabinu zwiększa obrażenie ciężkiego. Pokonanie wroga naładowanym ciężkim karabinem uzupełnia pasek. Otrzymane obrażenia są zmniejszone o 15% ale czasu odnowienia. Wygnanie wrogów wypełnia pasy skalowania. To wezmę. Szałskie mi zadają fizyczne obrażenia obszarowe. Okej. Przyrost punktów wygnania zwiększony o 20% ale obrażenia... Nie. Od siebie wezmę. Trafienie wroga skraca czas. Okej. No i wrog za pomocą objawienia. Wezmę od siebie. Czwarty używanie 5 zwiększone. Większe obrażenia są objawienia. Obrażenia skoku są zwiększone o 150, ale czas skoku jest zwiększony o 150%. Poczekam jeszcze. Wygnanie aktywuje atak obszarowy wokół celu, spoko. Przyrost punktów zdrowia jest zwiększony 5, przyrost punktów jest zwiększony, przyrost punktów jest zwiększony, ale otrzymane obrażenia są zwiększone. Oj, chyba ja to wezmę. Pokonanie wroga na tym przywraca 5 punktów wroga, usilenie zyskuje 1 pocisk więcej. Kiedy skalenie dobiegnie końca, punkty energii zostaną w pełni przywrócone. Obrażenia są zwiększone za każde odnawiające się objawienie. Wykonanie władza będące pod wpływem usilenia powoduje również... Ojej. Tak to zrobimy. Wygnanie zwiększa obrażenie, następnie objawienia. To weźmiemy. A tu... Pokonanie naładowanym ciężkim atakiem uzupełnia pasek. I to damy. Dobra. Szybka podróż i my śmigamy tu. Okej, powiedzmy, że szybko to tutaj ogarnąłem.
Is it worse to lose your faith in your fathers than it is to lose faith in yourself? Those in the harrows who lived would be wise to look inwards, to reflect, and then to pay penance. But none carry a greater burden than young Lamentation Haskell. How will he guide the faltering faithful when he has so little faith in himself?
No dobra. To do Kate.
I get the feeling folk are preparing to leave.
Where are you? Where have you gone? What news from the woods? Is anyone alive?
No news yet on that front.
Then I'll ask you to keep looking.
Potrzebuję twojej
I'm
pomocy.
trying to track someone down, and I was hoping you could help me.
I'm busy. Find them yourself.
I'm not asking you to do anything. I just need information. I may have some to share in return. So, I found your name in an old letter. It was addressed to someone by the name of Grace. It was written by Deborah Comenius.
You just can't leave a scab unpicked, can you? Especially if it's not your own.
Deborah wrote of a cabin in the woods. Could this Grace person have found it?
I don't know. It was all a very long time ago. I had forgotten her.
Did Grace ask you for help?
No. Grace Pennington vanished. No one ever saw her again.
Grace Pennington? As in Captain Saul Pennington?
Coś się stało. Pennington miał córkę?
Pennington had a daughter, and you knew her.
I knew her, but not well. Deborah had her in the school and spoke of her from time to time. Shy as a porcupine and twice as prickly, as I recall.
Deborah wrote the letter in February 1688. When did Grace disappear?
Months later, Pennington accused Deborah of being a witch. In my recollection, that moment overshadows all others.
Czy Grace mogła przeżyć sama?
What did Grace look like?
I remember her thin and boyish, encumbered by dresses she hated to wear.
That sounds like Seeker.
Does the name Seeker mean anything to you?
It sounds less a name than a calling, but neither mean anything to me. We done?
One more question. Did the school teacher keep a cabin in the woods?
Deborah spent much time walking the woods, trying to understand New Eden, she said. Now that you mention it, I remember a snowstorm. She spent 3 days in a hut not far from here. Southeast, across the drawbridge, along the path towards the mine. If it's still there.
Dobrze.
Goodbye to you for now, Kate.
Zapytaj Helen o Grace Pennington. Tam.
Just our luck that when we need Seeker the most, she disappears.
Znajdź chatę. Możemy Helen też zapytać,
I
szczerze
still don't
mówiąc.
understand why the ritual failed.
Let's just find the hut.
A, bo nie potrzebuję, to jest opcjonalne. Hut. Jeszcze raz muszę na mapę sprawdzić. Prosto. I tutaj na dół. Okej. Tutaj jeszcze nie byliśmy. Oj. Ciach, ciach, ciach. Nara. Kurde, przeszkadzają mi tutaj. Ja sobie spacerek robię.
Something's nearby.
Symbols. The hut may be near.
O. Tu pójdziemy.
I sense magic. Could Seeker be here?
You're wasting your time on this one. Incoming.
O kurde.
I can help.
Nara.
Faded with age. Not to know what it was for.
Tu mamy to. Oj, oj!
I'm right here. I can help. Call on me.
It's getting serious. Sit down.
Move it, Red.
Nara. Idziemy teraz dalej. Tutaj to jest skóry. A. O! Dobra. Kurde, już teraz tutaj za każdą pierdołę. Wow. Fuck. Już się te duchy pojawiają. Ja już idę przez swoje apteczki jak... gdybym cukierki jadł.
Hogging all the fun.
Dobra. Co my tutaj mamy? Wow, jak mam stąd wyjść? Naprawdę, jak mam stąd wyjść? A, okej, jest wszystko git. Jest wszystko git.
This can't be a coincidence. Could Grace be Seeker?
Tak, ona jest tym
Dusty.
Seekerem.
Seeker hasn't been here for a long time.
Dobra, pierw tutaj linię rzucę.
Anyone home?
More demonology. Unusual for a witch. These two schools of magic don't usually see eye to eye. Perhaps Lammy could help us with the spell.
Lami.
Right there. Fall from grace.
That's not funny, and neither is this.
Aye. Fair enough.
Same circle as the one on the entrance. But I don't know the symbol. I don't know it, but I think Lammy might.
No to Lami.
Now we know. She's in the mountains. In the mountains, behind a magic door. And the circle is, somehow, the key. We did well to come here. Now we know where she's hiding. Soon we'll be able to use the pond. All we need is the key to the dissimulation spell. And Lammy Haskell will help us with that.
Aye, sure.
No okej. My tutaj nie mamy żadnego ognisko, nie? Nie. Rzeczywiście w prawo i potem w lewo. I... No to może jeszcze z Helem porozmawiamy.
Whatever it is, out with it.
Now what I say is worth listening to.
Only when it doesn't slow us down.
You're in an awful hurry. We need to get this right. We cannot afford to fail.
We won't fail if you stop dragging your feet.
Z drugiej strony też nie jest to tak daleko. Raz, dwa, trzy, jesteśmy już w obozie. A nie mówiłem, już jest tutaj most. Dobra, do naszej chaty. No będzie tutaj na prawo do góry. Tam jest. Dobra, szybko podróż. To opcjonalnie tam z nią jeszcze porozmawiamy. Że mnie spierniczył te... Fort. Dno kopalni, fort. Tak.
Things look better here. Helen is working out.
Spectral
Oh.
traces. Something's up with Helen.
Siema.
Banishers. Excuse the clatter.
I've seen worse. Good day to you, Helen.
I did not count on seeing you two again. I take it you've returned for a reason.
What can you tell me about a young woman by the name of Grace?
It seems you already know some of the story. It was a long time ago, but I'll do my best to fill in the gaps.
Co się z nią stało?
What happened to her?
As I heard it told, one day Grace just wasn't there anymore.
How was their relationship?
I believe it was stormy, as you'd expect between a commander and his disobedient daughter. I do think he loved her, but as far as anyone ever saw, he never shed a single tear for her.
Dziwne.
Later, after he exiled her, did the captain try to find his daughter?
Not to my knowledge. He did not set off in search of her, nor did he send men. At the time, I thought it strange. Still do. I'll never understand how a man could reject his only daughter. And that, my inquisitive Banisher friends, is all I know about the matter.
No dobra.
Go gentle, Helen.
Failing that, go hard.
I to jest do Lemmy.
Grace was right in front of us all along. I barely recognize her.
Let's find her. Lammy should be able to help us with the ritual.
Tutaj. Kurde, żebym to nie spierniczył i... Źródło tu. Podróż.
No governor, no meeting house. And it seems, no faith.
We have failed. Failed. I have.
Well, ho there. What a pleasant surprise. I was fair and sure that I'd never see you again.
Where are you off to?
Far away, God willing. Build bridges, say the wise, that people may better understand each other. Build a jetty, say I, so that a ship may come and we can leave. New Eden is a fascinating study for you and I. But for ordinary folk, it is, as I've heard it put, a shite hole.
Haha! Opuszczenie tego miejsca może pomóc. Opuszczenie tego miejsca nic nie zmieni.
Leaving changes nothing. You just end up making the same mistake somewhere else.
We must always be open to the possibility that people may learn from their mistakes. Is that not right, Mr. McCraith?
Spoken like a leader.
I fear, however, that not everyone shall listen. I fear what shall befall them if they stay behind.
Poznajesz tą stronę.
We found a page ripped from a book. Here, do you recognize it?
Let me see. Is this from the Trismegistus riddles? Yes, it seems to be. Why would you bring me one mildewed page from an amusing but harmless little book?
Why would you fail to disclose that you'd given another ritual to another friend?
It was a long time ago. I said after Caleb I'd distribute no more rituals, and that's what I've done. Not done.
We know. But we're looking for Grace Pennington now, and we were hoping you'd help us find her.
Who?
Really, boy?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mistress Antea. You said Grace's name, and it is my reflex to protect her.
Słyszałeś kiedyś o poszukiwaczce?
Ever heard of someone named Seeker?
Seeker? No. Sounds like a title, like my true pursuer. This Seeker. Is she Grace? Is she alive? Do you know where she is?
We think she's Grace. We hope she's still alive. We're trying to find her.
We think she's hidden herself away behind your dissimulation spell.
Then you'll need to unravel it. Shouldn't be too difficult once you're armed with the salient facts.
A kiedy ostatnio widziałeś ją?
When was the last time you saw Grace Pennington?
It had to be a few days after I brought her the cloaking ritual. When I returned to visit, the hut had disappeared. Which makes sense now that I think of it.
That's it? You never again tried to find your best friend, your only friend.
Well, you see, some weeks later, the first whispers of witchcraft started to fly about town. I kept my head down, and Grace was better off out of it. I was right. And I'm glad she escaped. Strange to think of her again after so long.
Jak działa ten rytuał?
How does the ritual work?
It creates illusions so effective that they deceive even the keenest eye. There are more effective cloaking spells, but the Trismegistus riddles do have a simple elegance.
The short version, please, ending with how we break it.
Yes, of course. To achieve that, all you need is the caster's full name and the symbol used to make fast the illusion.
Grace Pennington and a triangle pointing downwards.
Well then, now all you need is a simple counterspell from the same book and... Oh my.
What now?
Nie ma książki.
I'm afraid I left my copy in the Araloo. In the void.
That's just great. Just great.
Yes, but in my defense, once you've retrieved the book, dispelling Grace's illusion will be like a walk in the park. Comparatively speaking.
Okej.
Thank you for your help.
Could you tell Grace that I'm still her friend? I'd be glad to see her again.
Once we found her, we'll be glad to tell her.
No to do ochłani. Ale to już raczej w następnym odcinku. Albo nawet trochę później, bo bym chciał poboczne rzeczy załatwić.
Talk to me. Don't hold back.
You act as though all is well, as though I had not died. I'm dead, and I'm not all right. I'm not all right at all, but you
Dobrze.
pretend not to see it.
Za niedługo ciebie
That makes me
wskrzeszę.
angry, and it makes me sad.
I never wanted that.
I know, but it still felt that way.
Nie bój się. Dobra. No to na tym zakończę też ten odcinek. A w następnym raczej jakieś parę misji poboczne ogarnę. To trzymajcie się i do zobaczenia.